Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw and we are playing Criminal Case, another elite mode, and this time we are in Greensboro in Conspiracy because one of you guys kept commenting on my videos that I should do case number 31 in Conspiracy, and I was reluctant to play this case because I couldn't remember what was so special about it compared to other cases around here, and then I remember that it's the first case we get to investigate in the dome that we were all so eager to see what's inside this mysterious dome here. Sorry, didn't wanna zoom in. Anyway, let's get into it. Domesday. And let's just get who's the killer. You can't see it, I can't see it, so let's just leave it like that. Even while editing this video, I immediately put the black sting over this, and yeah. I don't know who's the killer, and I want to forget about it until I arrest him. Anyway, let's get into it. Katrina, it's a relief to have Dr. Emerson behind bars. Not only for killing the mayor, but also for releasing those demon fish into the Greensboro River. Yeah, it was his fault. I remember that. Those fish are gone for good now, but we can't breathe easy just yet. Roper's been under the dome for 3 days. He's undercover as British meteorite expert Mortimer Pickering. With him on the inside, we are bound to find out more about the meteorite Dreamlight has been hiding. I just hope he never breaks character, and it's a call from Roper. He must be using that communication device we put into his watch. Katrina, I can't talk long, but there's been a murder under the dome. You must come quickly. See you soon. A murder under the dome? This is our chance to get in there, Katrina. Dreamlight can't deny us entry to the dome if we have a warrant to investigate the murder. They most certainly cannot. We're getting into the dome at last. But you mustn't compromise Roper's cover story. Alright. Stop. You can't come in here. Greensboro PD, we received an anonymous tip that there is a dead body on the premises. Yes, a body has been found on a platform, but the situation is under control. This is not your jurisdiction. Hey, I'm the police around here. Actually, the dome is in the district of Mystic Grove, which is part of Greensboro, so this murder investigation will be handled by Lady Inspector Katrina and myself. I'm calling my boss to see what to do about you. Just move out of the way. Our reporter was set up here for all matters of internal dome security, so you're gonna be in big trouble. Go ahead, Miss Pierre and the Greensboro PD go way back. In the meantime, we're going to start our investigation. Well, here we go. Oh, I didn't change my avatar from last time. It's still on a Halloween costume. Alright. Well, we're on a platform where we get to see what's beneath its dome. It's got everything high tech. It could be a city. But no, it's just a facility. Katrina, it looks like there's a little city here under the dome. Look at all these buildings and sciencey structures. Yeah, that's just what I said. You really have to wonder what's going on around here, but apparently it includes murder, like Robert said. Look at the marks on this man's face, and the ripped off tie. It looks like there was a fight and he was electrocuted. And would you look at the state of that security camera? You're right, the crew must have destroyed it. Can you get the pieces back together? Please, Katrina, security warned me you were here. I assure you, Dreamlight can run its own investigation into this murder. No, you can't. Wait, that man! That's Fred Drucker. He was my most promising manager. All the more reason to talk to you, Miss Pierre. Let's have a little chat and see what's going on here. Yeah. How did this guy die? Well, Katrina, is the dome everything you expected it to be? Well, more or less. I'd say it's like being under a glass dome full of mysteries. Now, what have we found out about the victim? Well, you were exactly on the body for cause of death. This man died from electrocution. Judging by the markings, the killer must have held a stun gun to the victim's neck. That said, the markings don't correspond with any stun gun available on the retail market. This one was homemade. It appears that the killer used a standard AC power plug for the prongs that would carry the current. You need to keep an eye out for that DIY weapon. And since the killer made the stun gun themselves, it's safe to say that they have more than a passing knowledge of electronics. So the killer is into electronics. Well, they better what their step. Get it, Katrina? Watch their step. Alright. Alright, first let's restore the broken camera. There we go. Katrina, fix the security camera the killer must have destroyed to prevent their crime from being recorded. Cat will want to have a look at that camera. Let's get it to her. Okay. Six hours. Alright, let's go to Rosetta. We finally arrive into your dome. Luckily, Spera Katrina, whatever delusions you're entertaining about being able to investigate under the dome, you can't stay here. Oh, believe me, I will stay. You have to go for your own safety. The boy has to stay away on account of radiation, and so do you. And you have to stay? Wow. Miss Pierre, you're not fooling us. We know that this radiation is harmless. It's just an excuse you've been using to keep people away. Besides, we know you're lying. You aren't protecting yourself or any of the people who live and work here. Well, if you want to risk your lives, suit yourselves. Just don't come crying to me later. Don't worry, I won't. Speaking of crying, you seem quite shocked about Fred Drucker's murder. Was he someone special to you? You could say Fred was my manager and prodigy. I had such high hopes for him. There's never been a single incident under the dome before now. How could this have happened? That's what we're here to figure out, Miss Pierre. Can you tell us what Mr. Drucker was doing on the platform? Was that place he normally worked? Honestly, I have no idea what he was doing there. I just saw him in the company recreation room about an hour ago. Well, if you don't mind showing us the way to that rec room, we'll go have a look. We're going to investigate. You won't stop us. Yeah, it was this moment in Criminal Case where we started to hate Rosetta. All she wanted to do was keep us away from the dome. And using excuses as such that she doesn't have anything to do with edit, do with something dangerous, and here we are in the dome. As we found out, it's the meteorite there hiding and not a satellite. Should I have said spoiler alert for somebody here? Oh, it's not a bad recreation room. So this is the recreation room. Looks like Dreamlife is making sure that their scientists want for nothing. The the dome really is like a micro world, and this is where all the people cooped up here get their entertainment. Anyway, good eye, Katrina. That bag does have the victim's name on it. We need to get that thing open. And according to this sign, there's a billiards tournament here. Even if this is faded, it looks like the victim won. Let's test to see who he beat. Alright. Let's first unlock the bag. Was that fast? Lots of things in here. You got the victim's bag open, Katrina. Now let's have a look through the contents. Yeah, lots of things in here. Alright, let's dust this. Billiards and Pickering, but Pickering is actually, you know, according to that sign, the victim played against Mortimer Pickering in a Dome Billiards tournament. Katrina, this is our chance to speak with Rupert without attracting suspicion. And since he called in the murder, he's probably waiting for us. Let's go see this Mortimer Pickering and ask him about the victim. Alright, now let's search through the bag. And Dome Laboratory Evacuation Plan, Architect, then Skrufinski. Alright. What is that thing you found in the victim's bag, Katarina? Some kind of map? Well, I wasn't far off. It's an emergency evacuation plan, and it was designed by architect Dan Skrufinski. If we're lucky, the victim worked with this Skrufinski guy. We better have a little talk with him. Yeah. Hello? Oh, hello officers. How can I help you? Perhaps we can move over to that corner to talk undisturbed. Let's keep this quick, just in case. How are you holding up? Not too much stress being undercover. I hope no one suspects anything. No, I'm fine. I'll find a way to talk to you properly later. I hear you found a victim. Yes, do you have an inside scoop on Drucker? Did you know him? We saw he beat you in the billiards tournament. Drucker was management. He wasn't directly involved in research, but he had his fingers in many pies. Apparently, he was very close to Rosette. People are coming. I must go. Good luck, Katrina. Alright. Thanks for that. Alright, let's go to Skrufinski now. Officers, isn't my dome beautiful? And what's more, it's highly functional. I'm so glad outsiders can marvel at my creation. So you're the guy who designed this entire dome? Oh yes, my best project ever, and a true testament to my innate talent. And since you're so welcoming to outsiders, would you tell us what it is that Dreamlight is doing with the meteorite under the dome? Oh, well, they got all sorts of marvelous projects, I'm sure. That's not my shtick. I just take care of my baby. Right. Well, you must be alarmed that there was a murder inside your creation. Someone killed Fred Drucker. We found an emergency evacuation plan you designed among his belongings. Did you know him well? Fred Drucker was a good kid, but I barely knew him. I'm not HR after all. Besides, all employees have a copy of that emergency evacuation plan. Okay then, we'll be sure to contact you with further questions, if we have any. Alright. What's on this security camera? Katrina, so what's it like under the Dream Life dome? What kind of tech do they have? Well, I might as well say it's high tech. I mean, I know Dream Life are up to no good, but I'm really curious about the dome. Well, I can't say we've uncovered all their secrets at this point, Cathy. Besides, we got a murder to solve. Yeah, about that. I examined the camera you sent me, but the circuits were too damaged. Not a pixel of the footage remained. The killer must have destroyed the camera for that very reason. I really hope we'd get some evidence. Though I couldn't access footage, I noticed traces of some kind of strange powder on the camera. I sent the powder to Amir. He said that the sample was a mix of B6, B7, B12, riboflavin, D3, potassium, and so on. It's multivitamin powder. Oh. So the killer must have left traces of their multivitamin powder on the security camera when they broke it. Well, Katrina seems like the killer is taking multivitamin powder to stay in the pink, but I'd rather see them in orange. Heh, good one. Katrina, I still can't believe that we finally made it under Dream Life's dome. When Robert went in undercover a few days ago, we hoped that he'd be able to gather information. But he's already done one better. Gave us a tip to march in with a warrant to solve a murder. One Fred Drucker, the management prodigy of Rosetta Pierre, was electrocuted. Hopefully while solving his murder will uncover some of the dome's secrets. Miss Pierre is clearly afraid of that very thing because she tried her best to evict us from here. Meanwhile, we met the dome's architect, who claims he has no idea what the dome is being used for. As if. At least Robert seems to be settling well into his undercover mission as Pickering. So far we haven't seen even a hint of the meteorite they are hiding in here somewhere, but... Lisbeth Katrina, there you are. I've been looking for you. I've been assigned as your security detail. What? Or what? You're not going anywhere without me now. Oh god damn it, Rosetta. She clearly doesn't want us to find out. That's for sure. Alright, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing in chapter 2. So, thank you for watching. Don't leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!